you're playing basketball, like this guy here.
The answer, Tice's three. Luka misses at the timeout. Boban and Brunson came into the game for Dallas. The guy who got one of the biggest ovations during the announcement of the team tonight, Boban, is on the board.
Must be nice to be the biggest guy on the floor also.
Everybody loves Boban. But then threw the ball away. So in the end, things work out for the Mavs. All's well that ends well. As Luka with another beauty of a finish and one.
There's absolutely nothing you can do when Luka gets a little steam.
Waba scores. Porzingis over Tice for three. Yes, sir.
See, he put all that extra mustard on there to make sure.
It only hit 100 points once in 3 games, and 34 already as Steph is foul shooting at 3, and an opportunity for a 4-point play.
Video game mode activated. You saw the handle, then that subtle step back, got the separation, and the defender's like...
It only hit 100 points once in 3 games, and 34 already as Steph is foul shooting at 3, and an opportunity for a 4-point play.
Video game mode activated. You saw the handle, then that subtle step back, got the separation.
It only hit 100 points once in 3 games.
And I said, I'm going to go with Luka. But you know what? This is why I never went on blind dates. I like to see it before I have to make a prediction. Okay, so now that I've seen it 4 games in, I'm looking at Steph Curry and I'm looking at their roster. And it is really a bunch of role players right now around this star waiting on Klay Thompson. If they stay in the top 4 even in the Western Conference, and then Klay comes back and they solidify now themselves as a title contender, and Steph Curry puts up these numbers, I think Steph Curry's your front runner for MVP if this keeps up.
From beyond the arc. If they can stay anywhere close to that kind of position.
From beyond the arc. If they can stay anywhere close to that kind of position,
they're going to be unbelievable.
Lakers have control of it. Underneath DeAndre!
Well, I tell you, what a play by Russell Westbrook. And did you see how fast DeAndre Jordan gets down the floor?
Lob it, slam dunk. So the Lakers in charge, 13-8. Underneath Murray, little stutter step. He's having all kinds of problems right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. You got to make free throws. Lakers know all about that. Russell! Russell, throw it down, baby!
Now there's a grown man's drive.
Russell Westbrook! Come on now!
That was a grown man's drive.
Woo! Underneath, Pirtle away from the defense.
If they can stay anywhere close to that kind of position.
Lakers have control of it.
What a play by Russell Westbrook. Did you see how fast DeAndre Jordan gets down the floor?
Slam dunk. Got making free throws. Lakers know all about that. Russell! Russell, throw it down, baby!
10 shooting. He's knocked down 1-3. Harris also 6 boards. Quickly drops Maxey. Pointed to the floor. So that's where he ended up, Tyrese.
Quickly can come into games and score quickly.
Still has the donut on the board. His second 3-point miss. Walker feeling it. Okay. Kemba Walker rattles one home. How about 9 in a row? Shooting, he's knocked down 1-3. Harris also 6 boards. Quickly drops Maxey. Pointed to the floor. So that's where he ended up, Tyrese.
Oh, it's amazing. You know, being from here, you know, just hearing the crowd going crazy. You know, growing up watching the Knicks, this has always been a dream. So, you know, for this to come true, it's unbelievable.
You had 19 points, you were knocking down threes. 3-point shooting has become more of a point of emphasis for this Knicks team. What was the approach coming into the season offensively?
Shoot more threes for sure. That's why they brought in me and Evan, you know, to kind of space the floor for those guys. And tonight, you know, I was just taking whatever came to me. You know, the opportunities came, you know, the big was back. I was just getting to my pull-up, and I was able to make some shots. It was a really exciting game.
Inside, but then stripped of the ball. It's Bogdanovich right down the lane and throws down the anvil. And did you see Gobert?
But here, you got Barton and Porter Jr. having words here. That long rest.
Gobert and Jokic. Down goes, oh, he hurt his knee.
This is the last thing you want to see here.
Yes.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Right there. That's the good thing.
Yes, right.
That's the good thing. Knee-to-knee contact here.
Collective holding of the breath in the Rockies right now for their MVP Jokic. They're looking at him.
That long rest.
Gobert and Jokic. Down goes over his knee.
And even if my pocket's empty, I don't really want to go to work. No, no, no. It is so sweet under the sun. I'm gonna... We love J-Lo! We love J-Lo! Take my time, 'cause I don't really want to go to work. Got up this morning, look around and see the sun high. I grab my bag and take my phone. I shut the door and walk into the light. Oh yeah. And suddenly my phone is ringing. I can hear my boss shouting at me. You know what? He wants me to hurry, but I will not control my feet.
Oh, no! The rebound. Another miss. Another one. Oh my God.
Cat know though. You play for Tibbs, we gotta play defense. You play for Tibbs, we gotta play defense.
Bro, look at my guy. That's the office. That's the office. Oh, he reaches.
No clapping. No clapping. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Coach Reed. Happy birthday to you.
It is so sweet under the sun. And even if my pocket's empty, I don't really
Hyunjun Lee, Adam Davidson, Jacob Gilliard, Grant Golden. How big is it for Richmond to have those two coming back? Graduate students in Gilliard and Golden. Feel like you've been seeing them for a long, long time, haven't you, Adam?
Well, they're such a dynamic duo because Gilliard's a guy.
It is so sweet under the sun. I'm gonna take my time, 'cause I don't really want to go to work.
And he told me after this game in New Orleans, he couldn't walk for 2 days, but he still went out and played in Oklahoma City, and obviously he played against the Knicks and the Nets.
So why is he playing then?
He's playing because Ben Simmons is not playing, and they need one of them on the court. He wants to show leadership at this moment because, as you say, you don't want to fall behind to where you cannot come back. But look, he's settling for a mid-range game that he doesn't have right now, okay? The idea with Embiid is he lost out on the MVP last year because he didn't play quite enough games. Well, he doesn't want to do that again this year, but if he's going to play like this, where his knee's not there, it's not under him, he can't get by people, he's not moving well on the court, there is a sense that maybe he should sit a game or two to get that knee right because it's a meniscus injury.
You did a great job with the Pacers. I understand you know more about basketball than I do. I get it. But you can never play Russ and Rondo at the same time. You wouldn't play DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard at the same time, and yet for some reason they think Russ and Rondo have shared the court this season for 20 minutes. The Lakers have been outscored by 23 points in those 20 minutes. If you extrapolate it to a full game, they would lose that game 149-94. He did it in the first quarter and the third quarter. It can simply never happen. These are simple things that should never happen again. That's a minor point, but it can't happen. It just can't happen, Jenna. Russ and Rondo cannot share the court for one more minute the rest of the season. There's no reason for it.
I'm hearing all these wonderful songs in